So how have you navigated your sound through releases on different labels?
I feel like you have to adapt to you have to adapt your sound to the label you want to be on a lot of the time. People say that you shouldn't sacrifice your sound, but if you want to get on a label, a lot of the time you just have to cater to that label. Like I have my own label, and I don't want to release something that I wouldn't play myself.
Hmm.
So I feel like in a way you have to make music that DJ who owns the label would play. So then you change your sound according to that DJ, which which uh, again, like you learn a lot from that. And you don't want to give up your own sound too much. Like I still keep my own sound, but
Hmm.
I know what that label's looking for. And then also like I finish a track and then I look for a label after I finish the track. So it works both ways around.
That
Like
makes sense.
I'm not always just sacrificing my
Yeah.
sound.
Well, what would you say your sound is on
I
your
mean,
label or generally?
yeah. So I just really like melodies. Like I like things that you remember. I don't wanna make forgettable songs. So even though it's very fashionable now to make melodic
Hmm.
house and techno, even if it wasn't that genre of music, I was still really attracted to making music with vocal lines that you remember. Like I really like vocals or a really strong synth melody that you remember. Like I just like memorable hooks.
Yeah, that definitely showed in your set. They're like soul snatching.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
enjoyed it. So what do you enjoy doing in your very little off time when
Oh
you're
yeah.
not on tour?
I was like, what off time? I don't get off time. Well, I feel like I'm either on tour or I'm with my kids. Um, I'm actually going on holiday tomorrow, which is very rare.
Oh, that's so nice. Where are you going?
We're going to Greece.
That'd be so nice.
Yeah.
Where in Greece are you
We're
going?
going to Crete. I'm actually DJing there, but I'm taking my family with me. So you see,
Working even on holiday.
Yeah, there is no off time.
The grind don't stop.
Yeah.
You played in an impressive number of countries worldwide in the past few years. What would you say has been your favorite city or venue to date?
Um, I really like playing in Mexico because I feel like people are really into the music there. Oh, and I played in Guadalajara
Hmm.
at Bar Americas. And I just remember before I played there, I was like, oh, it's just another club. And I was like, oh no, I only want to play for 2 hours. And then I got there, and then I just didn't stop the whole night. Like, because just the crowd reaction was just so amazing. And then also Zamna Tulum, like,
Hmm.
the crowd there is just so good. Like, you feed off their energy, and they're really into the music.
I went in January 2023 and it was unreal. Like it's just there's
Oh,
something in the air.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
It was like that. Yeah. Was I there? Okay, no, I wasn't there then. I was there in March.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was there for the Higher Ground event.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
Michael Beebe, it was one of his last sets before he got cancer. Anyway.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I
We
just
love you,
saw
Michael
him.
Beebe.
Yeah, we love you.
Okay, so do you have any dream venues or events that you would like to play in the future?
um, I'd love to play. I mean, if Printworks was still around,
I know.
in
Well,
London,
2026.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I would like to play there. I mean, I live in London, so for me, like to play at Dream Sheds would be really
Mhm.
cool. Or Creamfields, that just happened last weekend. I played at Village Underground. I mean, not Village Underground. Sorry, I played at Lost Village last year, also in England, and they didn't have me back this year, sadly. But I would really love to play there again. And then a really similar festival that, I mean, it's totally different, but that I has the same charm and like just so many amazing elements in production, is in Germany. I played there 2 weeks ago, called Buch der Träume, and I played there. It's just funny because I played before Inalia today, and I played after him then 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
And yeah, seen a lot of Inalia, and that was like one of my favorite festivals to play. I played there last year, and I like begged to play again this year.
Well, inspiration, more festivals to go to.
Yeah, more festivals. Yeah.
What sets you apart from other DJs, or what makes your sets unique, would you say?
I would say I just can't be pigeonholed into one sound. As much as everyone tries to pigeonhole me into melodic house and techno or any genre, like before it was indie, before that it was like in a psych krautrock band. Like they always try to label you, which is fine because it's easier to book you as a DJ if you make one specific sound. But I just like so many different genres of music, and I try and mix them up. Well, I don't even try. I just can't help but mix them up. I feel like I'm playing for 1 hour and I'm playing only melodic house and techno, and then I'm like, nope, can't do it. And then I just like throw like this curveball into my set, and I always do that. And I think that makes it more unique.
Yeah, well, I think the music scene is finally catching up to you, because I feel like there's a lot of crossover now.
Yeah.
There's at least starting to be more crossover.
Yeah. And people accept it more. Like they don't question you, or like they're like, what was that set?
Yeah.
I feel like you can play like old classics in like a techno set, and not just new interpretations. You can play the old classic in a techno set, and people are like, wow, I love that song from back in the 80s.
Yeah. All right. So what do you say you love most about Ibiza?
I love the non-club area in Ibiza.
Yeah.
I was here.
The galas. And...
Yeah. I was up in the north 2 weeks ago, or like 3 weeks ago, and it's just so magical, and it's so different to being down here. It's like a completely different island. You feel like you're not in this. You feel like you're not in the same place, and it's only half an hour away. But that's what's so amazing about the island, is you can go half an hour in one direction and you're in like this like secluded paradise, and you go half an hour in the other direction, you can have every club on your doorstep. There's really good food, really good restaurants, really amazing beaches. I love all the beach shack restaurants.
Yeah, I think people forget that there's more than just this little strip of of life.
Or they just don't even know.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, so this is just a final question.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun question, but can you think of any lesser known or up and coming artists that fans should look out for?
Oh, lesser known. I mean, yeah, I've got so many artists coming out on my VA. Good plug there. But basically, every year, I only started it last year, but from now on, from last year, every year I'm making a various artist compilation with about 15 tracks, and every artist on there, well, not every artist, but most of them are lesser known than me. And I'm permanently trying to discover new talent and tracks that not everyone has heard the whole time. And I think that's really important, so that you can also help new artists develop, because it's so hard to get on a label. And I think the VA is a really good opportunity for new artists to be on a label without having too much pressure of releasing a whole single or EP or their own release. And the one I'm releasing next month is actually from India. They're called Sixth Ocean and Arc Nomads, and they've got a track called Anami that I'm releasing that I'm like obsessed with. And then I've got about 15 other artists on the VA that I could tell you about.
Well, I'm very excited to hear them.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being with us. Again, I'm Ale from Exron, and thank you, Henri Bergmann, for being here with us.